Yes, welcome once again to another new video. This is SAHOO and you are watching SAHOO's tutorial. And in this YouTube video, here I will be covering the important MCQ questions for the upcoming MPSET exam. This is a kind of mock test for the upcoming MPSET exam. Do join quickly and let me share the link in my Telegram channel. Do join quickly. Good evening to everyone. I hope that you are all well and you must be sailing in the sea of life by the grace of Almighty. And here I'll be covering 40 important MCQ questions for the upcoming MPSET exam. These questions are also beneficial for UGC NET exam and CUT PG 2024 exam as well. Do join quickly. And in this YouTube video, here again I'm saying that I'll be covering 40 important MCQ questions. And do let me share the link in my Telegram channel. Those who have not joined yet, you can watch this session. It will be available in the live section as well as in the playlist. You can find it out from the playlist. I have already made many videos for the upcoming MPSET exam. This is one of them. So this is a kind of mock test. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah. Before starting the session, this is my humble request to all the aspirants. Please make sure to subscribe the channel and tap the bell icon to get more notification as well. And to stay updated, please do join the Telegram channel. That is SAHOO UGC NET. I think everything is okay. Please do let me know. Is everything is okay? Here I will be covering some important MCQ questions. I think everything is okay and I am audible and visible to all of you. Okay, please do let me know. Yeah. Yes. So here I'll be beginning. Sorry. Okay, without further delay, let's begin here. And here is the first question on your screen. And here is the first question on your screen. Please do answer in the comment box. Let's get started with this question number 1 here. Who is the author of the lines? That is the cliffs of England. And cliffs of England stand glimmering and vast out in tranquil bay. Tell me, who is the author of the lines here? That is the cliffs of England and glimmering and vast out in the tranquil bay. Please do answer in the comment box. Okay. William Wordsworth. Your options are William Wordsworth, John Keats, P.B. Shelley, Matthew Arnold. Who is the author of lines? That is the cliffs of England stand glimmering and vast out in the tranquil bay. William Wordsworth, John Keats, Percy Bysshe Shelley, P.B. Shelley, and Matthew Arnold. Okay, so what would be the right answer here? What would be the right answer here? And these are actually from the poem. These are actually from the poem. Which poem? These lines are from which poem? Dover Beach. Okay, these lines are from Dover Beach. So here Matthew Arnold's okay. Dover Beach is the right answer. Dover Beach is the right answer here. Okay, so here this one. So D is the right answer. Next question. What is Xanadu-ism? What is Xanadu-ism? I posted these questions in the YouTube community section. Okay, as a quiz. Now tell me, a form of artistic expression in painting, a style of architecture. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Good evening. A style of architecture popular in the 1920s, a form of academic research focused on sources behind works of imagination. Good evening, Rao. A type of culinary experience based on exotic foods. Okay. Excellent, Rao and Saurav, excellent. Journalism is actually a form of academic research focused on source behind works of imagination. That is journalism. Excellent. And the previous question was, who is the author of the lines? The cliffs of England stand glimmering and vast out in the tranquil bay. It is actually Matthew Arnold, Dover Beach. Okay. Excellent. Next question, question number 3 is on the screen. Who is credited with popularizing Jainism through his publication called The Road to Xanadu? Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Livingston Lewis, William Wordsworth, P.B. Shelley. I had also posted this in the Telegram channel. Those who have not joined yet, you can join the Telegram channel by searching. Okay, that is SAHOO. UGC NET. Okay, search by this name and do join this Telegram channel. You'll be getting PDFs, daily updates regarding the classes, some quizzes, and every day I also post notes. Quiz curated, that means that you have not read the, that means that you have not read, okay, that notes, okay, properly. That means that, okay, you are answering but you have not read that note that I had sent, okay. Excellent, Praveen. It is John Livingston Lewis, okay. The Road to Xanadu, John Livingston Lewis. Who is credited with the popularizing Xanadism through its publication? That is here John Livingston Lewis. B. Okay. So here P is the right answer. Excellent, Praveen and Saurav. Excellent. Next question. What was the title of the manifesto to which the literary critics of the Yale School contributed SH? Literary Deconstruction and American Perspective, The Triumph of Life and Its Critics, Deconstruction and Criticism, Exploring Derrida's Influence. What was the title? What was the title? Okay, got it. What was the title of the manifesto to which the literary critics of the Yale School contributed SH? Literary Deconstruction and American Perspective, The Triumph of Life and Its Critics, Deconstruction and Criticism, Exploring Derrida's Influence. This also I posted, okay, today. What is the title of the manifesto to which the literary critics of the Yale School contributed SH? And who are the writers of Yale School? Like you have Derrida, okay, the constructionist Derrida, okay. Derrida's disciples are Paul D. Mann, American, okay, Paul D. Mann, Geoffrey Hartman, and J.H. Miller, okay, J.H. Miller, remember, okay, J.H. Miller and Geoffrey Hartman, okay. So there are five, okay. Derrida was there, and Derrida disciple, American disciples are Paul D. Mann, J.H. Miller, and Geoffrey Hartman. Okay, 3 plus 1 4, and another one that is, okay, Harold Bloom. Okay, Harold Bloom. So all of them here, the five, all of them, so they are actually from the Yale School. Okay, Derrida's Paul D. Mann, J.H. Miller, Geoffrey Hartman, and Harold Bloom, and they have collectively written essays, Deconstruction and Criticism. Okay, here C is the right answer. Remember, Derrida's American disciples are Paul D. Mann, important one, okay, J.H. Miller, Harold Bloom, okay, 1 2 3, sorry, Paul D. Mann, J.H. Miller, Geoffrey Hartman 3, and Harold Bloom is another one, and Derrida. Yeah, so that's why Deconstruction and Criticism is the right answer. Which of the following is not true about the Yale School of Literary Criticism? Okay, which of the following is not true about the Yale School of Criticism? It was centered at Yale University in Connecticut, or its members were influenced by Freud and the deconstruction theories of Derrida, or the Yale Manifesto was focused on Shakespearean plays, or the school flourished particularly during 1970s. Which is not true? Which of the following is not true about the Yale School of Literary Criticism? Tell me. Okay. Excellent, Rob. Excellent. The Yale Manifesto was focused on Shakespearean plays. Excellent, Rob. So it is not actually. They focused on Triumph of Life of Cells. So it was centered at Yale University in Connecticut. That is true. Its members are influenced by Freud and the deconstruction theories of Derrida. That is also true. The school flourished particularly during 1970s. That is also true. But Yale Manifesto was focused on Shakespearean plays. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. Okay, so here C is the right answer. Excellent. Bravo. Next question. The essays in the Yale Manifesto were originally responses to which way? The essays that they were written, okay, they have written like by Harold Bloom, isn't it? Harold Bloom, and you have Derrida, and Derrida's disciple are Paul D. Mann. Then you have J.H. Miller, and you have Geoffrey Hartman. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Collaboratively, they have written. Excellent. Now the essays in the Yale Manifesto. were originally responses. Yeah. Hmm. The essays in the Yale Manifesto were originally responses to which poem? That is the Triumph of Life by Shelley. Excellent. Excellent. Shelley is okay. Shelley is excellent. Who has written The Necessity of Atheism? Now tell me the necessity of atheism. Tell me Saurabh and Rao. The necessity, the initiative necessity, okay, of atheism. Necessity of atheism. Necessity of atheism किसने लिखा था? Necessity of atheism. Okay, the triumph of life is the right answer here. And here you see a group of literary critics associated with Reconstruction in America centered on, yeah, Shelley's Necessity of Atheism. Excellent. Shelley has written the Necessity of Atheism. He was an atheist. He was an atheist. Okay. That's why he was expelled. Okay. Shelley was expelled from the university because of that work. Because of that work, the Necessity of Atheism. Hmm. Yeah, he was. Yeah, was restricted. A group of literary critics associated with Reconstruction in America, centered on Yale University, that was in America, Connecticut. Also, more recently by at Irvine, California, Jovia. The Yale School flourished particularly in the 1970s. The chief luminaries were Harold Bloom, Paul Deman, Geoffrey Hardman, J.H. Miller, and French philosopher Jacques Derrida. Okay, the call manifesto to his life contributed essays published 1917 and another title called Reconstruction Criticism. Okay? The essays were all initially responses to Shelley's poem The Triumph of Life. The Triumph of Life. They were much influenced by Freud and by the deconstruction theorist of Derrida, who originally formulated the concept that poetry is the universal possession of mankind and advocated for the approach of world literature. Tell me. So who originally formulated here? Who originally formulated the concept that poetry is the sorry universal possession of mankind and advocated for the approach of world literature? Tell me. 7. Poetry is the universal possession of mankind. Read the lines very carefully. And advocated for the approach of world literature. आओ ठीक से पढ़ो. ठीक है? Advocated for the approach of world literature. Read it very carefully. Advocated for the approach of world literature. Word coin. Okay. Sorry. So it is not George Brandon, it is not Edward Said, it is not Robert Frost, it is Van Gogh. Okay? World literature. Isn't it? 7. No, no, no. Here C is the right answer. Okay? Poetry is the universal possession of mankind and advocated for the approach of world literature. Van Gogh. Okay? Here C is the right answer. Which 20th century modernist poets turned to a moral global literary context that included works of Sanskrit and Chinese? Tell me, which 20th century modernist poets turned to a moral global poets turn to a more global literary context, okay, that included works in Sanskrit, one word, Sanskrit and Chinese as well, okay. Santi, okay, isn't it? Gordon Eckermann, Albert Gerd and Pascal Albert Gund and Pascal Caspana, T.S. Eliot's Ezra Pound, and you have David Dams or Graham Hagel. Santi. That words were watched. Santi. This phrase were used thrice, isn't it? The word Santi was used thrice. In which book? T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland. So here, which 20th century? Which 20th century modernist poets turned to a more global literary context that included works of Sanskrit and Chinese? Here, TA Silet's and Ezra Pound. The works of TA Silet's and Ezra Pound. Yeah, excellent everyone. Excellent. TA Silet's and Ezra Pound is the right answer. What is the term coined by Coleridge? Coined by Coleridge to describe the state of receptivity. ठीक है, ठीक से पढ़ो, ठीक है. हम्म हम्म got it. What is the term coined by Coleridge to describe the state of receptivity and credulity desirable in a reader or a member of an audience? That is desirable. Okay. Negative capability, decision sensibility, indispensable talisman, or a willing suspension of disbelief. What is the term that is coined by Coleridge to describe the state of receptivity and credulity? Okay, so are we saying B, dissociation of sensibility? No, that is desirable. You have to believe that the work is true, then you can enjoy the literary text. That means that is willing suspension of disbelief. Now I will be explaining here in the next slide. You see willing suspension of disbelief. Now what is state of receptivity? Yeah. So Coleridge to describe the state of receptivity and credulity of desirable in a reader for a member of an audience. Yeah. Willing suspension of disbelief. And here is the explanation you see. Now the state of receptivity means grand acceptance and belief in the story. So you have to believe that story. And what is credulity? A tendency to be too ready to believe that something is real or true. Okay? So here credulity and the state of receptivity. Grand acceptance and belief in the story, that is state of receptivity. And credulity means a tendency to be too ready to believe that something is real and true. That is, you have willing suspension of disbelief here. Okay, so D is the right answer. In which chapter of biography literature, इसको पढ़ लो, इसको देख लो. In which chapter of biography literature did Coleridge use the term willing suspension of disbelief? These questions are also beneficial for CUTPG exam. Okay. Chapter 7, chapter 10, chapter 14, and chapter 17. In which chapter we find here that Coleridge had used the term willing suspension of disbelief. Do like the session. Here I will be covering 40 important MCQ questions. 40. Only one option will have to choose. Okay, C or D. So how can you say? Okay, will you say in the exam C or D? Is there will be? Will they tell you? Okay, will they tell you to choose C? Okay. Here he is. Saurav is saying no. One is right. Actually, it is chapter 14. Okay, chapter 14. In chapter 14, okay, in chapter 14, remember in chapter 14, okay, chapter 14 of biography literature, he had used willing suspension of disbelief, okay, 14, okay, 14 में, remember, okay. What was the name of the movement in art and literature initiated by the painter and the writer Wyndham Lewis around 1944? These are new questions, isn't it? Some questions are new questions, okay. Most of the questions are new questions, okay. After reading it, okay, I made these MCQs. Okay, what was the name of the movement in art and literature initiated by the painter and writer here Wyndham Lewis around 1914? Cubism, Futurism, Verticism, and Impressionism. Okay, what was the name of the movement in art and literature initiated by painter and writer that is called Wyndham Lewis around 1944, 1914. 1914 में, ठीक है, 1914 में. Okay, Saurav is saying, one is saying Cubism, one is saying Impressionism. None of you right actually. It is Verticism. ठीक है, ठीक है. So here C is the 1914 में Wyndham Lewis had founded. Okay, this one here Verticism. So C is the right answer. Okay. Which magazine was associated with the Verticism movement published manifestos, including those by Wyndham Lewis, Ezra Pound, and Henry Gaudier Bresca. ठीक है? Fluxus, Avantgarde, Blast, and Modernist Review. Which magazine was associated with Vorticism movement? Which magazine was associated with Vorticism movement? But actually, Vorticism movement was they were inspired by Cubism. Okay, they were inspired by Cubism. Again, Vorticism movement they were inspired by Cubism. And the name of the magazine was that was popular. Okay, they were associated with. They emphasized, okay, what is this paintings, okay, they emphasized modern life, okay, they emphasized, okay, modern life. They used harsh colors, bold lines. So now what will be the right answer here? I can't say exactly actually. Well, where got confused, okay. Yeah, it is, yeah, it is blast, okay. This one, C is the right answer. Exactly, C is the right answer. A movement in literature began in 1941 by the painter and the writer, that is Wyndham Lewis, that is Vorticism, okay. That is Vorticism is a movement in art and literature began 1914 by the painter and the writer Wyndham Lewis. It produced a magazine called Blast, okay, and the review of the great English Vortex, which came out twice in 1914 and 1915. These publications carried the manifestos of Wyndham Lewis, the poet Ezra Pound, the sculptor Henry Gaudier Bresca. Some of the early poems of Pound and T.S. Eliot were published in Blast as well, and Pound used it to elaborate his theory of image. Okay, Ezra Pound used it to elaborate his theory of image. Okay, so एजरा पाउंड ने उसका थ्योरी ऑफ इमेज को कहां पे यूज किया था, इलाबोरेट किया था, द ब्लास्ट में, ठीक है. द नेम ऑफ द मैगजीन वाज, ओके, या, so this is the blast, okay, where name of the blast, the name of the magazine is Blast, where Ezra Pound, okay, used it to elaborate his theory of the image, the movement, lost movement after 1920, okay. So Vorticism was heavily influenced by Cubism. Okay, now we have question number 13. Another important question. Okay. In Tradition and Individual Talent, that is by T.S. Eliot, published in 1919, T.S. Eliot described the workings of the poet's mind in terms of which of the following reaction? Okay, sorry, I told the answer here. Natural selection, a chemical reactions, a flowing river, and cornucopia. In Traditional and Individual Talent, 1919, T.S. Eliot describes the workings of the poet's mind in terms of what? In terms of excellent, Rob. In Traditional and Individual Talent, 1919, Eliot described the workings of the poet's mind in terms of which of the following? Here chemical reaction, isn't it? Chemical reactions. Okay. So here two, that is here, this one is the right answer. Okay, chemical reaction is the chemical reaction is the क्या है? माइंड क्या रहता है? पोएट का माइंड क्या रहता है? अनचेंज रहता है ड्यूरिंग द क्रिएशन. ओके, ड्यूरिंग द रिएक्शन केमिकल जो है, जो कैटलिस्ट रहता है, जो क्रिएशन के टाइम पे कैटलिस्ट क्या रहता है? अनचेंज रहता है ना, अनचेंज रहता है. ऐसे ही पोएट्स का माइंड भी जब क्रिएट करता है कोई आर्टिफैक्ट, कोई राइटिंग, पोएट का माइंड क्या रहता है? अनचेंज रहता है, ठीक है. ड्यूरिंग द रिएक्शन, केमिकल रिएक्शन क्या है? कैटलिस्ट जो होता है वो अनचेंज रहता है, ठीक है. दूसरों को चेंज कराता है लेकिन वो अनचेंज रहता है. ऐसे ही पोएट जब कोई चीज लिखता है, व्हेन पोएट राइट्स एनीथिंग, ओके, हिज माइंड रिमेन्स अनचेंज्ड, ओके, हिज माइंड रिमेन्स न्यूट्रल, ठीक है. हिज माइंड्स रिमेन न्यूट्रल, हिज माइंड्स रिमेन अनचेंज्ड. So this is how he is explaining. You see, when the two gases previously mentioned are mixed in the presence of filament of platinum, they form sulfurous acid. This combination takes place only if the platinum is present. Okay, platinum is the catalyst. Nevertheless, the newly formed acid contains no trace of platinum. ठीक है, जो नया जो चीज है उसमें platinum का कोई trace नहीं है. ठीक है, कोई and the platinum itself is apparently unaffected. You know the platinum, the catalyst, is actually unaffected. It remains unchanged, has remained inert, has remained neutral and unchanged. The mind of the poet is the shred of platinum here. These are the lines from the T.S. Eliot's Tradition and the Individual Senate. Yeah, this is actually an essay written by poet and literary T.S. Eliot. This essay was first published in The Egoist. Okay, remember, Egoist also is associated with T.S. Eliot. Okay, Egoist also associated with T.S. Eliot. And later in Eliot's first book of criticism was The Sacred Wood, published in 1920. First it was published in The Egoist, it was published in 1919. After 1 year, it was also published in Sacred Wood 1920. And this essay is also available in Eliot's selected prose and selected essays. By the way, here catalyst is very similar to the poet's mind, which is remaining unchanged. Okay, unchanged, which is neutral during the creation of a work. तो कोई वर्क क्रिएट करता है, पोएट का जो माइंड है अनचेंज रहता है, न्यूट्रल रहता है. ठीक है, he is not being affected by anything. Okay, by the biographical things, by the outer things. Okay, he remains unchanged. Who is the author of the book The Country and the City, published in 1973? George Orwell, Virginia Woolf, Raymond Williams, Charles Dickens. Who is the author of the book? That is The Country and the City. The Country and the City is the book authored by whom? Okay, 14 here, 14 is on the screen. The Country and the City, published in 1973. Published in 1973 is a work by, okay, Psalm 14. Okay, Charles Dickens. No, it is not Charles Dickens. It is not Virginia Woolf even. It is not even by George Orwell. It is actually Raymond Williams. Okay? Raymond Williams. Raymond Williams, as you can remember, The Country and the City. The Country and the City was written by Raymond Williams. Okay, so C is the right option here. Raymond Williams has written The Country and the City, published in 1973. Remember that. Okay, remember that. Country and the City. Okay, got it. So, which book by W.E.B. Du Bois is considered a classic in race studies? Okay, The Souls of Black Folk, Letter from Birmingham Jail, Invisible Man, or Go Tell It on the Mountain. Earlier I had discussed these questions, okay, in my previous video. Which book by, okay, W.E.B. Du Bois, okay, considered as a classic in race studies? Okay, classic in race studies. The Souls of Black Folk, Letter from Birmingham Jail, Invisible Man, Go Tell It on the Mountain. Okay. Okay. Saurav is saying C. Okay. No, sorry. No, it is not actually Invisible Man. W.E.B. Du Bois here. And he has coined, actually, he's coined, okay, black consciousness. Okay. Black consciousness. Okay. Black consciousness. That's why here, The Souls of Black Folk. Okay. The Souls of Black Folk is a work by W.E.B. Du Bois. Black consciousness. Okay. So here A is the right answer. Remember. Okay. Remember. The Souls of Black Folk. Yeah. Who coined the term culture industry? Culture industry. Karl Marx, Max Weber, Max Horkheimer, and Theodor Adorno, and Sigmund Freud. Who coined the term here culture industry? Culture industry was coined by Marx, Max Weber, Max Horkheimer, and Theodor Adorno, and Sigmund Freud. Here is question number 16. Do like the session as well. Those who have not joined, so you can watch this session. It will be available in the live section. Even it will be available in the as well, available in the playlist as well. If you don't find, okay, you can also text me. I'll be sharing the link. And those who have not joined my Telegram channel, you can join the Telegram channel, that is SAHOO UGC Net. Okay, you will be getting the updates regarding the classes. I sometimes see a PDF as well and provide notes daily and provide quizzes. Okay. It is not segment quite here. Culture industry actually sort of it is by Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno. Remember Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno, they had collaboratively coined the term culture industry. Okay, so this one by Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno. That's why C is the right answer. In which work, now you tell me, in which work did Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno introduce the term culture industry? Okay. So, in which work did Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno introduce the term culture industry? The Communist Manifesto, Capital, Critique of Political Economy, Dialectic of Enlightenment, Beyond Good and Evil. शुभ्रांशु कहाँ गया आज? In which work did Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno introduce the term culture industry? Culture industry. Okay. In which work did Max Horkheimer? Excellent. Excellent. Bravo. Excellent. It is Dialectic of Enlightenment. Excellent. So Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno introduced the term culture industry here in the book called, that is, Dialectic of Enlightenment. Excellent. So C is the right. Dialectic of Enlightenment. Okay. Excellent. Culture industry. Who was the original English translator for of grammatology? Everyone say original English translator for of grammatology. Everyone knows here. Samuel Weber, Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak, Paul Deman, and Jean Lactanci. Okay, excellent. It is here. Excellent. It is Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak. Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak has translated Derrida's of grammatology. Derrida. Okay, Derrida has written of grammatology, and Derrida's work has been translated into English here by Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak. Now, in the previous class, I had told that Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak has also translated works of Maheshwara Devi. Now, will you please tell me which are the works? Works of Maheshwara Devi. Okay, I told in the previous classes probably. Okay, in one of my previous classes, I told that Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak had also translated, okay, some works of Maheshwara Devi. Now, will you please write down in the comment box? Please pen down in the comment box which are the works that were translated by Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak. The works of Maheshwara Devi from Bengali to English. Now, tell me. I told many a time, okay. During the time I focused, or I had also emphasized, okay. Remember, these are important things, okay. So, which are the works that Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak had translated, okay, of Maheshwara Devi's works into English? Do you remember? If you don't remember, okay, tell me. I will be here helping you out to remember, to recall. Okay. So, to retain all these informations, okay, you need to revision, okay. Revision is the key to success. Revision बहुत बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण रोल की करता है, ठीक है. Revision, okay, plays a vital role, okay, to remember all these things. That's why, okay, I always tell, okay, everyone that 3 से 4 दिन तुम पढ़ो, नया चीज पढ़ो, लेकिन और फ्राइडे और सैटरडे और संडे जो भी है 2-3 दिन रिवीजन करो, ठीक है. छोटी मुंडा, isn't it? Brave stories. So Maheshwara Devi's छोटी मुंडा, remember? छोटी मुंडा. Didn't I tell? छोटी मुंडा, then breast stories, isn't it? Breast stories. So these are works, okay, by Maheshwara Devi that was translated into English by Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak. Choti Munda, breast stories, isn't it? I told na earlier. Choti Munda, breast stories. Okay, I can remember these two works. Okay, also there are 1-2 works also. Okay, Choti Munda is there. Breast story was there. So okay, I'll be telling again. Okay, so according to Rolla Barth, the post structuralist, okay, or structuralist, the writerly text, okay, he has given the concepts like readerly text and readerly and writerly. Okay, the text, the concepts like readerly text, remember CUTPG aspirants also, writerly and readerly text. Okay, okay, was given by Rolla Barth. Okay, Rolla Barth is considered a structuralist as well as a post structuralist. Rolla Barth is considered as a structuralist as well as a post structuralist. Now here the question is, okay, according to Rolla Barth, the writerly text is a unique expression of the writer's individual genius, consumed by a way of seemingly unitary meaning or linked to active participation of the reader in the establishment of the text meaning or immediately accessible to the reader. I know everybody will answer like this. Okay. Earlier, I had also discussed, okay, when I was making videos, okay, for the CUTPG 2023, okay, that time, okay, I had discussed very clearly, okay, what is readerly text and what is writerly text, okay. What is, yeah, I told that, okay, writerly text, okay. What is writerly text? Writerly text में क्या होता है? Reader पढ़ के meaning को feed करता है. That is linked to active participation of the reader in the establishment of the text meaning. इसमें क्या है? Reader क्या कर रहा है? Reader is here actively participating to create the meaning, in the creation of the meaning. Reader is very active here. Okay, active participation of the reader in the establishment of the text meaning is here writerly text. Okay, जहाँ पे रीडर इनएक्टिव है, ठीक है, कन्वेंशनल वे में मीनिंग को, दैट इज कॉल्ड रीडर, दैट इज कॉल्ड रीडरली टेक्स्ट. बट राइटरली टेक्स्ट हियर इट इज the reader is actively participating to create the meaning of a text. That is, you have writerly text. Okay, that is, you have writerly text here. So yeah, that's why 3 is the right answer. Remember it. Okay, readerly and writerly by Rolla Barth. ठीक है. Who among the following post-colonial critics worked on the fiction of Joseph Conrad in his or her early career? Okay, you tell me. Here, the work was actually Heart of Darkness. The work was Heart of Darkness. Okay, Joseph Conrad, I am referring here. Okay, I am giving a clue here. That is the name of the work was Heart of Darkness. Okay, so who among the following post-colonial critics worked on the fiction of Joseph Conrad and in his or her early career? You tell me. In his early career, who among the following post-colonial critics worked on the fiction of Joseph Conrad? 1920 C. Humi Baba, he is saying Humi Baba. Okay. So, Heart of Darkness, post-colonial critic here. This one, remember Edward Said. Okay, Edward Said. Remember this is important question. This is an important question. So, who among the following post-colonial critics worked on the fiction of Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness? Here, Edward Said. Okay, Edward Said is the right answer. Remember this question as well. It's a very important question. So, Edward Said is the right answer. 20A is the right answer. Okay, next question. Okay, in the context, okay, in the context of the theater of the abstract. Okay, how do writers like Eugene Ionesco, Samuel Beckett view human actions, aspirations, and emotions? Tragic, poetic, ironical, and profound. In the context of the theater of the absurd, how do writers like Eugene Ionesco, Beckett view human actions, aspirations, and emotions? Are as tragic, as poetic, ironical, and profound. Theater of the absurd. Here he is talking about human actions, aspirations, and emotions are tragic, poetic, ironical, profound. Emotions, aspirations, human actions. 21. I knew that you will answer tragic actually. I knew. But again and again, that's why I'm reading the lines. human actions, aspirations, and emotions are ironical. Okay, the conditions can be tragic. Okay, but the actions, aspirations, and emotions ट्रेजिक हो सकता है क्या? एस्पिरेशंस इमोशन ट्रेजिक हो सकता है क्या? इट इज आयरनिकल, isn't it? Ironical, ठीक है? Ironical. C is the right answer. Okay, and I have taken it from Cambridge University, so that is probably Cambridge or Oxford University से books है, ठीक है? These lines okay from. Okay, ironical. Okay, what term was used to describe a group of dramatists whose work emerged during the early 1950s and was popularized by Martin Eslin's book The Myth of Sisyphus, Theatre of the Compassions, The Absurd Movement, Theatre of the Absurd. Easy one to answer. What term was used to describe a group of dramatists? Okay. शुभ्रांशु नहीं तो मेरा मन नहीं लग रहा है. शुभ्रांशु बहुत मतलब बिजी रखता है सब कुछ को, ठीक है? हर एक को बिजी रखता है शुभ्रांशु. And he's a jolly guy. Excellent. Exactly. Theatre of the Absurd, Martin Esslin, Theatre of the Absurd. Excellent, Rob. So Theatre of the Absurd is the right answer. Exactly. Martin Esslin. So, which term was used to describe a group of dramatists whose work emerged during the early 1950s and was popularized by Martin Eslin's book here, that is Theatre of the Absurd. Okay. Who is the author of the novel Aaron Sword, published in 1922. I had earlier mentioned as well, along with T.S. Eliot's, okay, T.S. Eliot's Wasteland, along with T.S. Eliot's Wasteland. Okay, I told that again 1922 is very important because Aaron Sword was published, Wasteland was published, James Joyce Ulysses was also published. Okay, that's why again this 92 is very important. Wasteland, Ulysses, Aaron Sword, these novels were published. Okay, these works were published actually. Charles Dickens, Jane Austen, D.H. Lawrence, George Orwell. Who is the author of the novel Aaron Sword? Many a time I have discussed. Excellent, Rob. Excellent. Aaron Sword. Okay, very important because it was written by D.H. Lawrence. D.H. Lawrence has written Aaron Sword, and it was published in 1922. The Wasteland was published. Ulysses was published in 1922. That's why 1922 is very important. Remember that. Okay. What does Aaron? Okay, Aaron Session from that novel forsake in the novel Aaron Sword. Okay. What does Aaron Session forsake in the novel Aaron Sword? His musical talents, his social status, his wife and job, and his home and country. Forsake means here abandoned. Okay, means abandoned, isn't it? So abandoned or deserted. Okay, जो भी है ठीक है. So forsake in the novel Aaron Sword. His musical talents, his social status, and his wife and job. Exactly. 20. No. You have not given. Okay, no. Write down. 24 here. What is the answer? What does Aaron Season in Aaron's Rod novel by D.H. Lawrence here by D.H. Lawrence. Okay. Forsake means abandoned. Abandoned and deserted. Okay. In the novel Aaron's Rod. So here his musical talents no, his social status no, his wife and job, his home country. So here his wife and job. Okay. 24 here C is as well the right answer. Aaron ने क्या किया था? Abandon किया था his wife and job. ठीक है? For flute playing. For what? For for flute playing, ठीक है, for flute playing, remember, okay, I'll be coming here, I'll be coming in the explanations, okay. What event leads to symbolic breaking of Aaron Season's flute in the novel? 24C exactly, 24C. Okay, remember, okay, Aaron's not very symbolic here. What event leads to symbolic breaking of Aaron Season's flute in the novel? Okay, and he had actually left his wife, his job for flute playing. Aaron Strott's by D.H. Lawrence novel published in 1922. Now here, musical performance, a peaceful protest, a natural disaster, a bomb explosion during political riots. What event leads to symbolic breaking of Aaron's flute in the novel? Okay, here read the lines very carefully, then you'll be able to understand. So, okay, breaking of Aaron's flute in the novel. Which event leads to the symbolic representation of the breaking of Aaron's flute in the novel? A musical performance, that is wrong. A peaceful protest, that is wrong. A natural disaster, that is also wrong. 25D exactly saw a bomb explosion during the political riots. Okay, is symbolically representing the novel by that is the name of the novel is Aaron's Rod by D.H. Lawrence published in 1922 along with T.S. Eliot's Wasteland, and in that year also you have James Joyce Ulysses also published. So 25D is the right answer. Okay, and here is the explanation of all these previous questions. Okay, here Aaron Swords, novel by D.H. Lawrence published in 1922. Got it? The biblical Aaron was the brother of Moses, appointed priest by whose blossoming rod. You see, rod is symbolic here. His blossoming rod was a miraculous symbol of authority. Okay. The novel Aaron Season, amateur flautist, okay, forsakes his wife, okay, and his job as a checkman at a colliery for a live of flute playing. He had deserted. He has abandoned his job and his wife, poised in adventure in Bohemian and upper class society. His flute is symbolically broken. In the penultimate chapter as a result of bomb explosion in Florence during the political riots. Okay. It's a very important symbolic thing. Okay. His flute is broken. His flute is broken, symbolically broken in the penultimate chapter as a result of bomb explosion in Florence during political riots. Who is Aaron? Who is Aaron the Moor in Shakespeare's play Titus Andronicus? Again, okay, Aaron the Moor. That was Aaron's, okay. Here Aaron's rod, here Aaron the Moor in Shakespeare's play Titus Andronicus. Okay. Titus Andronicus, a noble Roman general, a vengeful queen seeking revenge, a lover and accomplice of Tamora, and the protagonist of the play. Accomplice means जो कि कॉमिट बुरा काम करने में जो हेल्प करता है, ठीक है, बुरा काम करने में हेल्प करता है, ठीक है, that is accomplice of Tamora. Okay, who is Aaron the Moor in Shakespeare's play? Okay. In Titus Andronicus, excellent. Titus Andronicus, Aaron कौन था? Aaron was actually a lover and accomplice of, okay, Tamora, and he was a villain actually. Okay. Aaron the Moor is very cunning and manipulative. ठीक है, manipulative. Okay, one. ठीक है, a lover and accomplice of Tamora. Tamora जब बुरा काम करता है उसको हेल्प करता था. ठीक है, helping hand. Okay, bad works. So here C is the right answer. He was very cunning, a manipulative villain. Aaron the Moor, a character in Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus, lover and the accomplice of Tamora. ठीक है, next. Easy one. To whom T.S. Eliot dedicated his The Westerns published in 1922? John Ruskin, Bernard Shaw, Ezra Pound, Rudyard Kipling. Tell me. To whom T.S. Eliot dedicated, okay, his Western? Easy questions here. Easy one actually. Very easy. A piece of cake. Do write down in the comment box. Pen down in the comment box. Okay. Make it subscribing and moving. 26, 27 is on the screen here. To whom T.S. Eliot dedicated this 27? 27. No, you cannot make mistakes. Okay, think it once more. Okay, Seeing it once more. To whom? To whom? Easy one, easy one, easy one. I had done these questions, okay? I had discussed these questions many a time, okay? Okay. Here, Ezra pound, isn't it? In Miguel, Ezra pound, okay? To Ezra pound, okay? T.S. Eliot's, okay? T.S. Eliot's, T.S. Eliot. No, no, Ezra pound here. Ezra pound. To Ezra pound, T.S. Eliot's, okay? Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Yeah. D, okay. Got it. Okay, okay. It is written C and D, okay. Yes. No. Yes. I am extremely sorry, okay, for that. I have not seen the options. Yeah, that's why, okay. That's why I was surprised, okay, by the answer, okay. I know that everyone knows here. Now I can understand, okay. A, B, D, C, hai. Okay, you're absolutely right, actually. Saurabh and Rao and Saurabh, both of you are actually right here. Yeah, it is Ezra Pound. Okay, got it. Don't worry. So we have the 433 line 5 part poem was dedicated to fellow poet Ezra Pound. Okay? It is having 433 line. It is having 5 part who helped condense the original manuscript to nearly half its size. Okay? Hmm. चलो. Who is a classicist in literature, a royalist in politics, an Anglo-Catholic in religion, Who is a classicist in literature, royalist in politics, Anglo-Catholic in religion? T.S. Eliot's Ezra Pound, Matthew Arnold, W.B. Yeats. Who is a classicist in literature, royalist in politics, and Anglo-Catholic in religion here? T.S. Eliot's Ezra Pound, Matthew Arnold, W.B. Yeats. No. A classicist in literature, a royalist in politics, Anglo-Catholic in religion, it is T.S. Eliot. Okay? Remember, T.S. Eliot he himself said a classicist in literature, royalist in politics, Anglo-Catholic in religion, T.S. Eliot. Okay? Excellent stuff. The story of the transposed heads, earlier I discussed, dramatized by Girish Karnad in Hayabadana, comes from Kathasarit Sagara. Although Karnad went to another author for the retold story, who is the author? So, Karnad took the inspiration for writing Hayabadana from two sources. Okay, one is Kathasarit Sagara, another one is here the transposed text. Now, who has written transposed text? Augustine Berg, Jean Genet, F. Dumont, or Thomas Mann. Sorry, 29. Okay, got it. 29. No. Yeah, excellent, Rao. It is Thomas Manns. Okay, how can you make a mistake, Saurabh? In the previous video, I also made the transposed head by Thomas Mann, transposed mesh by Thomas Mann, isn't it? Transposed head. हमने तो discuss किया था ना? And even you were also okay part of that video, so you are also watching. Transposed heads. That Thomas Mann, Pathasarit Sagara, and transposed head. These are the two inspirations. Okay, two. While he was writing Hayabadana. Okay. Greece Kannad himself has translated into English. Okay. Greece Kannad, okay. He himself, okay, has translated this word, okay, into English. ठीक है, himself उसने किया था, ठीक है. Aldous Huxley, A Brave New World is borrowed from Shakespeare. The title, okay. Title Brave New World is borrowed from Shakespeare's Tempest, Hamlet, Measure for Measure, and this. Tell me. Aldous Huxley's title, Brave New World, is borrowed from Shakespeare, Tempest, the Hamlet, Measure for Measure, and none of this here. Starting here, Brave New World. Brave New World, that is from Tempest. ठीक है, टेम्पेस्ट टेम्पेस्ट 30 ए टेम्पेस्ट द रेड सर, ओके फ्रॉम द टेम्पेस्ट लिया गया था, ठीक है। रिमेंबर ब्रेव न्यू वर्ल्ड, द टाइटल हैज बीन टेकन फ्रॉम टेम्पेस्ट। 30 ए इज द नो 30 ए इज द रेड, ठीक है। इन जॉन ड्राइडेंस essay on dramatic poesy, Neander, okay, the mouthpiece of Dryden, ठीक है, defends the English invention of romantic comedy, action tragedy, tragicomedy, morality plays, ठीक है। In John Dryden's essay on dramatic poesy, Neander was the mouthpiece of Dryden, representing Dryden in this work, defending the English invention of romantic comedy, action tragedy, tragicomedy, and morality plays. Nothing to do with morality plays, nothing to do with action tragedy, nothing to do with also romantic tragedy. Excellent, Rao. It is tragicomedy. Yeah. So here Neander is defending the English inventions of tragicomedy. So C is the right. So C, excellent. So C is the right answer. No. It is C actually. Okay. In John Dryden, the essay of dramatic poesy published in 1668. Remember there are 3 dates. Okay. Remember how to remember. Look, written in 1660 during the Great Plague. Okay, देखो 1665 में क्या हुआ था, ग्रेट फायर हुआ था ना, फायर पहले आया, ठीक है, उसके बाद क्या आया है, प्लेग आया है, ठीक है। 1666 में क्या आया है, प्लेग आया है, ठीक है, प्लेग, ठीक है, isn't it? And 1668 में क्या पब्लिश हुआ था, essay of dramatic poetry, ठीक है। So great plague that was came in 1666, उसका एक साल पहले 1666 में ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन, और 1668 में क्या हुआ था, that is you have essay of dramatic poetry of published, ठीक है, isn't it? So the treatise, the book is a dialogue, okay, among 4 speakers, among the 4 interlocutors, means speakers, Eugenius, Crites, Lycidius, and Neander. Here Crites is the one who begins the conversation. It was Crites who begins the conversation, and he was actually favoring, defending the ancients, Who were the speakers were Sir Robert Howard was Crites, then Charles Sagbal, then Lord Buckhurst, Eugenius, Sir Charles Sedley, and Sir Charles Sedley, Lycidius, and Dryden himself. Neander means new man, defending tragicomedy, English invention of tragicomedy. Okay. Paradise Lost कब पब्लिश हुआ था, टेल मी, पैराडाइज लस्ट कब पब्लिश हुआ था, फर्स्ट टाइम पैराडाइज लस्ट कब पब्लिश हुआ था, इसी टाइम पे, इसमें याद रहेगा, बोलो। 1665 में पहले क्या आया है, फायर है, उसके बाद क्या आया है, प्लेग आया है, ठीक है। पैराडाइज लस्ट कब पब्लिश हुआ था, यू टेल मी, देन यू विल बी एबल टू रिमेंबर। दिस इज हाउ, ओके, आफ्टर जस्ट लिंक करके याद रखो, ठीक है, लिंक करके याद रखो, ठीक है। पैराडाइज लस्ट कब पब्लिश हुआ था, इस साल के बीच में ना, इसी बीच में भी हुआ था ना, पैराडाइज लस्ट कब पब्लिश हुआ था, फर्स्ट पैराडाइज लस्ट पब्लिश कब हुआ था, यू टेल मी। एक्सीलेंट, या 1667 में, तो अब आया ऊंट पहाड़ के नीचे, isn't it? 1667, तब ऐसे, अब कैसे याद रखना है, ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन कब बोलो, अब बोलो कैसे याद रखना है, ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन कब आया था, नाउ यू टेल मी, ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन टुक प्लेस इन व्हिच ईयर, नाउ यू कैन ग्रेट प्लेग ऑफ इंडिया, ग्रेट प्लेग ऑफ लंदन, ठीक है, बुबुनिक प्लेग, ठीक है, कब आया, No. Plague in 1660. पहले फायर आया, पहले मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, पहले का क्या है, फायर आया ना, फायर ऑफ लंदन कब आया, फायर पहले आया था 1665 में, ठीक है। प्लेग कब आया था, 1666 में, ठीक है। उसके एक साल बाद क्या आया, पैराडाइज लस्ट पब्लिश हुआ था, पैराडाइज, ओके, पैराडाइज लस्ट पब्लिश फर्स्ट एडिशन 1667 पे विथ 10 बुक्स, विथ 10 बुक्स, इजंट इट, ठीक है। और दूसरा जो एडिशन था 1674 पे, ठीक है, 2 बुक्स वर एडेड, प्लस 2 बुक्स वर एडेड, ठीक है। ये तो हुआ। और पैराडाइज लॉस्ट का पहला एडिशन के बाद, पैराडाइज लॉस्ट का पहला एडिशन के बाद 1668 में क्या हुआ था, 1668 में क्या क्या आया था, ऐसे ड्रामेटिक पोएजी, ऐसे ऑफ ड्रामेटिक पोएजी, इजंट इट, राइट, राइट, ऐसे ही याद रखना है, ठीक है। 65, 66, 67, 68, got it. And Paradise Regent was published in 1671. Paradise Regent, Paradise Regent was published, okay, in 1671. Remember, in 1671 में Paradise Regent was published, ठीक है। Who wrote Nightmare Abbey? Jane Austen, George Eliot, Thomas Lapicot, Monkfield. ये याद रहेगा ना, याद रहेगा ना ऐसे। पहले फायर आया था, इसलिए फायर कब आया था, 1665 में, ठीक है। प्लेग कब आया था, 1666 में। उसके बाद क्या आया, प्लेग के बाद क्या आया, पैराडाइज लॉस्ट आया, ठीक है, 1667 पे। उसके एक साल बाद में क्या आया है, ऐसे ड्रामेटिक पोएजी आया है 1668 पे, ठीक है। ऐसे ही याद रखना, ठीक है। Who wrote Nightmare Abbey? इजी वन। ऐसे जितना लिखोगे, जितना बोलोगे, उतना ही ज्यादा याद रहेगा, ठीक है। Essay dramatic poetry. This is dialogue. This is written in the form of dialogue. This is written in the form of dialogue. Okay. Nightmare Abbey by Thomas Love Peacock. Okay. Thomas Love Peacock. TL Peacock means Thomas Love Peacock. Okay. Has written Nightmare Abbey. 32 here. That's why C is the right answer. Which of Salman Rushdie's novel was banned? Midnight Children. Same. Grimace. Satanic Verses. कौन सा novel है 32? 32 here he is saying that, okay, 32 which one, 32 C, exactly Thomas Love Peacock. Yeah. Now which of Salman Rushdie's novel was banned here, 33 here, okay, got it. Satanic verses, okay, due to blasphemous contents, okay, due to blasphemy, okay, to blasphemy, blasphemy contents, okay, satanic verses, okay. A fatwa was issued, okay, a fatwa was issued, okay, against, okay, Salman Rushdie by the Islam countries, okay, satanic verses. Here, due to blasphemous contents, he was banned, and a fatwa was also issued against Salman Rushdie by the powerful Islamic countries. Henry James' creation Isabel Arthur figures in the character Isabel Arthur figures in the Turn of the Screw, the Ivory Tower, the Port of a Lady. None of these here. Excellent. Isabel Arthur appears in Portable Lady. Excellent. C is the right answer. The Portable Lady is the right answer. Henry James' creation Isabel Arthur figures in here. The American writer Henry James' creation Isabel Arthur appears in the novel The Portable Lady. Many times I have discussed. How many numbers of pilgrims are there in Canterbury Tales? 29, 30. How many numbers of pilgrims? Okay, pilgrims are talking about. Same work is written by Usman Singh. The story, the story, the story, Usman Singh. The story was written by short story. The short story was written by Usman Singh. Okay. The Portable Lady. Exactly. But the novel was written by Henry James, where Isabel Archer is the protagonist of the novel by Henry James, the American novelist. How many numbers of pilgrims are there in Canterbury Tales? Yeah, 29, 30, 60, 40. This is the last question. So I'll be ending here. I'll be ending here. Okay. So how many numbers of pilgrims? There are total 29 pilgrims. There are total 29 pilgrims. 29 pilgrims and one narrator. One narrator. Okay. So I'll be ending here. Okay. So yes, these were all 35 questions. These are all 35 questions. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Do like the session as well. And ऐसे ही रिवीजन करते जाओ. ठीक है. Thank you everyone. Okay. ठीक है. चलो. Good night everyone. Take care. Yes. Yes, I'll be ending this session here. Okay. Let's end here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.